Well, guys, I got it. I got my hands on a Switch 2. Let me tell you about my experience and all about how it'll go when you first pop this guy on. And whoa, there's actually some very wild stuff that I didn't even know about. If you don't like hearing about human interaction, and let's be honest, you're a Nintendo fan, skip to here just to find out about the first time plugging her in. So I didn't get my hands on a pre-order. I know, poor me, boo-hoo. But on June 4th, I hopped in line at my local GameStop at 12 p.m. to see if any consoles were left. There were 20 extras. So my GameStop must just have a guardian angel making sure that I specifically got a Switch 2. Shout out to that guy. After waiting in line for about 3 hours, I went inside and got a basic Switch 2, Mario Kart World, and a Pro Controller. They must have been out of bundles then, right? No, I'm a charitable man who wanted others in line to get a bundle. That's a lie, I just really like physical games. Now, GameStop has a midnight launch. That's how this whole thing works. You buy it at 3 p.m. and then pick it up at midnight. So in a very rainy wait, I chatted with some bystanders. So, 4K, huh?
Oh my God,
should have been
4K.
Shut up.
4K, should have been 8K.
And there was this woman next to me that referenced SpongeBob a couple times. Shout out to her, she was awesome. She'd say things like, in the wise words of SpongeBob.
The gang's all here.
That gave me a good chuckle. I don't know, I just thought I'd throw it in the video. We were given free Final Fantasy VII hats for a little waiting in line fun. I don't play Final Fantasy. You know my channel. I'm a Nintendo weeb, so this one guy next to me, I recognized him from earlier that day. He was standing next to me talking about how his girlfriend and other friends like to play Final Fantasy a lot. Needless to say, we all gave him our hats. I think he had like 4 or 5 by the time it was over. Sorry, charming human interactions aside, I got in GameStop and picked up the console, and oh boy! I got this home right away, set it up with my capture card. My capture card decided to be stubborn and take like 20 minutes to work, by the way. If this video comes out late, blame Elgato. Or me for losing the cord. Yeah, okay, this might be my fault. And I set this thing up. Now, this process was easy. That doesn't mean it was quick. Upon plugging in your Switch 2, you see, oh gosh dang it! Upon taking the Switch 2 out of the dock, it shows you how the controllers work, nothing fancy. But then it lets you choose your language. I know, real groundbreaking stuff, guys, I promise it gets more interesting. First off, oh my goodness, there is a musical tune that plays when you're setting everything up. This genuinely made my day, because from what I remember, the Switch had no jaunty tune. You just had to sit there and set it up like an absolute fool. And I'm no fool, I'm a Nintendo fan. The difference is that I pay money to be stupid. So for as tempted as I was to put Italian, I put English and got on with it. Now I gotta agree to the license. See, the thing is, I just mentioned the license, but yet I hear everyone watching the video waddling down to the comments to yell at me for agreeing to the license. Now we set up Wi-Fi. The cool thing about the Switch 2 is its 4K visuals. Good news, bud, this part is getting pixelated to high heaven. Have fun stealing my Wi-Fi password now. Some more basic stuff follows, except now the system updates while you do it. I set the time zone. Nice try, guys. You'll never know my time zone now. Oh, I guess you'll know my time zone now. Nintendo tells you all about your new system, and after I skip over all that, because let's be honest, we all know what it does, I wait for 2 minutes? Unacceptable, Nintendo! What if I was allergic to having patience? Then the system restarts. Ah, nuts. Next, you can transfer the Switch data to the Switch 2. So, you know, I did that. QR code, sign-in verification code, that's all it was. There he is. So bring your Switch up close and personal, and then go on your Switch and transfer it over. One last time, I plug in my Switch. Guys, very unfortunately, I was working on a big ol' retrospective video for the Switch, and the last game I played on it was Mario and Luigi Brothership. What a sucky way to cap off 8 years of my Switch, huh? So, one of my buddies has an account on my Switch, and he didn't agree to the user license. Gosh dang it, Jake. Oh well, it's easily fixable. All I gotta do is just, it'll be fine. Now I can finally transfer my, oh, for the love of, am I just the community Switch at this point? So the data transfers over, and I guess they decided we'd all be on our phones during this time because the music just cuts out. I mean, I guess they were right. Guys, I was on my phone so quick when I saw this bar appear. So, this part was interesting. I guess your Switch 1 SD card does in fact fit inside your Switch 2. You just can't actually use it in your Switch 2. I dropped it twice and almost lost it. But Yeah, I was personally wondering how they would transfer the SD card info, and yeah, you literally just put it in the Switch 2 and copy it. I will warn you, it feels very sketchy putting an old SD card, but it does fit, I promise. So I had to take my Switch 2 out and put her in there, which means, wow, I really used every inch of that SD card, huh? So now the system restarts. The system transfer completes, and you are greeted to... I like that a lot. Wow, the music just left me as soon as it got stuck in my head, huh? I'm so sad I actually added a sad emoticon in my script. It's just so quiet in here. And the only pin I hear dropping is the one from the grenade I just swallowed after hearing no music. We kinda already knew this, but yeah, no menu music was very disappointing to me. Man, this is all complete now. My shiny new system is all set up. We can finally play Mario Kart World. You've gotta be kidding me. Guys, I'm done with this video, but I promise, I promise, at some point I'll upload another video, right? I mean, it's bound to happen again. In fact, I'll be playing Mario Kart World the second I get done editing this and putting it on YouTube. I'm on Mario Kart World. In fact, if you watch this video right now, I am playing Mario Kart World. I don't care about sleep. I got 2 energy drinks. I'm good.